So, uh, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today for our webinar, CFP Certification, Client Communication and Ethics in Financial Services Industry. Friends, we are so honored today to have Mr. Anil Chopra as the guest speaker. Friends, Mr. Anil Chopra is the Group Director, Corporate Affairs and Financial Well-being at Bajaj Capital Limited. In fact, friends, to tell you, Sir's experience, professional experience is more than 4 decades, 40 years. I'm sure many of us are not even that age, that old. Sir is a BCom honors from the prestigious Ramjas College of Delhi University. After that, Sir pursued chartered accountancy successfully and is also a certified financial planner. In fact, just to tell you, friends, Mr. Chopra was one of the initial people who thought about this thing that we need to really see what is the best course available when it comes to be excellent financial advisors. So when they found out that yes, certified financial planner was a course available from US and it was brought to India by this team. So and of course, sir was one of the first from the first batch of the certified financial planners in India. Mr. Chopra is also an avid speaker, having to his credit more than 1,500 sessions. And across India, he does it and is regularly appearing on leading financial channels like Z Business, Money Control, Live Mint, and ET. On behalf of each one of us, I again warmly welcome Sir today to spare your time and to share your thoughts, your words of wisdom with all of us here. Thank you so much, sir, once again.
Thank you, Rishi, and good morning, friends, everybody. And thank you, Rishi, for those nice words. And I'm really humbled by your introduction. So, good morning, friends, once again. And I can see still some participants are joining. And before we get into our topic, I'll just take a few seconds to introduce our company to you, Bajaj Capital, which actually is the launchpad for ICOFP. So, Bajaj Capital was established, friends, in the year 1964, almost 60 years ago. We just celebrated our 60th birthday last month. And the company was started by our senior chairman, Mr. K.K. Bajaj, from an office in Connaught Place in New Delhi. And from that one office, now we have grown to about 250 offices spread all over the country. And if I just tell you where we are present, then right from Guwahati in Assam to Palakkad in Kerala, right from Bhubaneswar in Odisha to Nashik in Maharashtra, right from Ludhiana in Punjab to Mangalore in Karnataka, like that. We are present in all important small and big towns. And today in our company, about 5,000 people are working, giving our services to our 3 million clients. And also, many of you must be wondering that what does our company do? What is our company's business in one line? If I were to tell you in one line, then we help our clients achieve their financial goals. This is what we were doing in 1964. This is what we do today. And in fact, friends, that one line also defines the role of a certified financial planner, which is the main focus of our this morning's webinar. I would recommend and suggest to each one of you to consider embracing this religion of financial planning and by getting yourself certified as a CFP. So I would strongly recommend all of you to go for this qualification, and the requisite requirement, etc., will be shared by our team. And within few months, maybe almost a year, most of you can actually become a certified financial planner and have a flourishing career thereafter. And the point which I was trying to make was that this one line which defines Bajaj Capital, which is helping our clients achieve their financial goals, this is what the role of a certified financial planner is also. So every certified financial planner across the globe has only one line which defines his or her profession, which is helping the clients to achieve their financial goals. That's it. Just imagine what a brief syllabus, but what broad, significance or contours it has, that you are touching the life of your clients in almost every manner, right from ensuring that his children get good education and they get married in style, they have a nice big house and they have a nice big car, they lead a high quality lifestyle, and finally they retire also in style. So these are, the common financial goals, and a certified financial planner is expected to ensure that all these goals are achieved as and when they arise. Okay, so this is a nutshell, just to give you a quick introduction of what does a CFP do. Now, before we get into our topics, let me request the participants to share with me the name of the city from where you have joined today. That will give me some idea as to from what all different parts of the country we have our young participants joining this Saturday morning webinar. So we have Hemant from Surat and Snehal from Mumbai. Welcome, Snehal. And Devansh is also from Ahmedabad. Great. Nitesh from Mumbai, Babu Raj from Jaipur, Bhavan from Bengaluru, Aishwarya from Coimbatore. Great to have you, Aishwarya. Nitin from Jamshedpur, and Chaitanya from Gurgaon. Great. And we also have Vivek Goyal from Amritsar, Anush from Ghaziabad. Warm welcome. Prema Raman from Mumbai, Ashish Singh from Varanasi. Great. And Mr. Paneer Selvam from Coimbatore. Great. Thank you so much, friends. So we have, you can see, participants joining from almost every part of the country, right from Trichy to Bhubaneswar, from Hyderabad to Rajkot. Okay. And now let me ask this question, that how many of you are already qualified as CFPs? Can I get some quick confirmation? Are there any attendees today who are already CFPs? Let me see if there are few. Welcome, Kirit Raithinia. Are there any CFPs? Bola is no. Kaushik Sadhukari from Kolkata, welcome. No, sir. Anush Kumar, okay. And so, of course, Meghna is raising his hand, and so is Ashok Verma. So there are a few, but qualified as investment advisor. Yes, Raj Kishore, that is different. Okay, you are in your final exams. Wonderful. And let me also now ask you that how many of you are considering seriously to enroll yourself for this very, very prestigious course, Certified Financial Planner, and lead a dream life. If you wish to lead a dream life, 2 papers completed, Ramamurthy, no problem. Rest we would, help you to achieve them. Kirit is saying myself. Okay, wonderful. Siva Kumar from Tamil Nadu, Aditya, great. Okay, Raj Kishore Jha, you have already enrolled. Wonderful. So I would want each one of you, okay, each one of you to quickly get into action, get in touch with, our team, maybe today, tomorrow, whenever you have time, and find out whatever details you need to know. It doesn't require very long period, and also it doesn't entail huge fees. It just needs some dedication, commitment, and love for this profession. Okay, Anirudh? So you need to be passionate. What do you need to be passionate about? You need to be passionate about helping others. So are you passionate about helping others? Just like a doctor is passionate about saving his lives of his clients, similarly, you have to be passionate of taking care of your clients' financial matters. You have to be passionate of ensuring that your clients lead a high quality, worry-free, carefree, joyful, and stress-free life. Let me see how many of you are willing to go for this profession where you have to be a caretaker of your clients. You have to ensure that your clients lead a high quality life, right? Anirudh is saying that he wants to do CFP. Rupesh Chalani is also saying, great. Right. Now, before, I'm sure most of you are very, very keen. Yes, Sridharan. Yes, Suresh Jatna. Let me first tell you what are the key prerequisites to become a certified financial planner. Okay, let us get into the topic. So I'm sure all of you have joined this webinar. So obviously you are very, very keen to know more about it, right? So now there are 4 basic E's, A, B, C, D, E, E. So E is that alphabet. So I'm going to tell you what are the 4 E's which are essential if you want to become a certified financial planner. These are the ladders of success which you have to climb. Okay, so Bhavan Shekhar is saying, please do share the market demand for CFP. Bhavan Shekhar, the market demand for CFP cannot be quantified because it is unlimited, because it is infinite, because there is so much need that supply is almost limited. Okay, so let me tell you that in the whole world, there are only 227,000 CFPs as on today. Can somebody type that number for me? Let me see who will type that number for me. In the whole globe, 227,000 CFPs are there. See, Parth Salwan has typed it. Thank you, Baburaj. That is the global population, right? And now, some of you may be wanting to know, out of these 2.7 lakhs, how many are there in India? How many are there in India? That is the global population. In India, we have only about 2,400, about 2,500. Okay, only about 2,000. So almost 1%. And you can imagine how big a country India is. So now you are very clear that the demand is humongous. Okay, and not even a single CFP doesn't remains unemployed even for half an hour, leave alone one day. Okay, people are waiting. Companies like Bajaj Capital, we are waiting. We are looking at exam results. As soon as somebody passes CFP, we grab that person. Okay, because there is so much demand. Okay, and supply is not there. So all of you, once you become a certified financial planner, you be rest assured that for rest of your life, you will be too much in demand from your clients, from banks, from companies like Bajaj Capital, from wealth management companies, from insurance companies, from mutual funds, from the entire financial services industry. All the time, you will be in huge demand and your income will go on rising, 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 rising. It can start from, 1 million rupees and it can go up to 10 million and then even 20 million and then 50 million also. You can start at a package of, 10 lakh rupees and you can reach 1 to 2 crores in 10-15 years. That is the potential. Okay, so now I was telling you about the 4 E's, which are very important for each one of you to know before you become a certified financial planner. Kirit Pandya, you are saying, how about demand for people nearing 55 years? Kirit Pandya, 55 is a very young age. Okay, 55 is like very, very, very young. Okay, because Mr. Pandya, you will live up to 100 years, isn't it? So you are just at a halfway through. You have still 45 years to go. You can have a huge career. Okay, so 55, even if somebody is 65, always demanded, always required. Coming back to the 4 E's. First E, friends, is education. You agree? Any profession you take, without proper education, of course, client will not trust you. You will not feel confident. And how to get education? We are known for that, the International College of Financial Planning, the organization which is conducting this webinar, and Mr. Rishi, who was just speaking, who introduced me to you. He is a renowned faculty, and like him, we have few dozens of them. And so you have come to the right place, because first E is education. And to get the right kind of education, you need to get to the right kind of institution. And the best institution for CFP course in India is International College of Financial Planning. Okay. So, and the people are all here. As soon as I finish talking, you can, get whatever information you need from them. Okay. And Harsh is saying, I am 20, is it right time for me? Of course. It is not the right time. It is probably the best time. Okay, it is the best time. So whether you are 20 or 30 or 50, it is never too late. Okay, please just start. That is the most, and you must be passionate. So first E is education, right? What kind of education? What you need to learn? You need to learn about, how to do investment planning, how to do tax planning, how to do legacy planning, right? How to do emergency cash flow planning, how to do children higher education planning. Okay, so education on the financial matters, which is such interesting topics that more education you will have, more confidence it will give you, and there will be glow on your face and your personality will improve. You will blossom, like an individual who knows so much that people are always wanting to be friendly with you. They're looking for you because they need advice from you because you have the right kind of education. Aditya Chani is asking difference between CFP and CWM. I think he's asking this question again and again and again. But friend, let me tell you, there is a huge difference between CWM and CFP. Okay, CFP is much more broader. CFP takes care of all the facets. CFP is not one time. CFP is lifelong. CFP is generational. A certified financial planner will not only take care of his client, but also of his children, of his next generation, of the third generation. So it runs into, blood. So just like there is a family doctor, so and family doctors run into generations. Similarly, CFP also takes care of multi-generational requirements, right? So much bigger and much broader than other courses like CWM. Okay. Yes, Vivek Goyal, CFP is far, far, far broader and better than CFA because CFA is required only by organizations and institutions, whereas CFP is required by every individual, by me, by you, by your neighbors, by your uncle, by your professors, by your teachers, anybody and everybody who is earning well, who is prosperous, millions of people, they need CFPs, but millions of people don't need CFAs. You agree? The huge difference. Okay. So let me quickly come back to the first E is education, right? So we can go on talking about education, hours and hours, but because we have limited time, more about that, your teachers will tell you. Okay. First E is education. Very, very, very important. Then friend, the second E is examination. So I'm sure you will agree that education, how can we test that you have the right education? Only by examination, right? And CFP examinations are conducted continuously, online through, and every 2-3 months they are conducted, 4, 5, 6 times in a year. And you can do all of them together. You can do module by module as per your convenience. You have to pass the exams. Okay. And there are multiple choice questions. They are very good way of, learning techniques will be told to you. So you have to pass those exams. There are 6 modules. You can do them 2 by 2. You can do all 6 together. You can do challenge status. All that will come to know. People are asking questions, but I would request Parth Salvan, Suresh Jana, yeah, if you can hold on to your questions for a while, okay, because there are people here, they will answer your question one by one, right? Right now, I'm telling you, the 4 E's, the first was education, the second is examination. So you got the education, you pass the exam, and then the third E is experience, right? Experience. You will agree that before your client can trust you with his money, with his retirement funds, with his lifelong savings, with his, everything at stake, only when he or she sees you that you have the right kind of experience. Okay, Gautam Parmar साहब, आपको ये बात समझ में आ रही है ना कि देखिए, अगर आपने CFP बनना है, तो प्रॉपर एजुकेशन होनी चाहिए, है कि नहीं गौतम साहब? और फिर एग्जाम भी पास करना है, इम्तिहान पास करोगे तभी पता चलेगा कि भाई आप CFP बन गए हो। और उसके बाद अनुभव होना बहुत जरूरी है। एक्सपीरियंस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? फिर फ्रेंड, जो चौथा ई है, द फोर्थ ई इन माय ओपिनियन इज प्रोबेबली the most significant one, and that has been chosen as a topic of the today also. And that, friend, the fourth E is ethics. Ethics means good conduct. ठीक है गौतम परमार साहब, जो है ईमानदारी बरतना अपने बिजनेस में, वो सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी है। सो बीइंग एथिकल is an integral requirement of becoming a good CFP so that clients can trust you, right? So ethical means always acting in your client's interest first. Ethical means keeping the client first and yourself second. Okay. So being ethical means being transparent. Being ethical means not hiding anything from the client. Okay. So that is very, very, very essential if you want to build your practice, on a long-term basis, right? So these are the 4 E's. I'm repeating again: education, examination, experience, and ethics. And if you have all these 4 things, nothing can stop you from being extremely successful, in your profession, in your career. There are so many choices. After you become a certified financial planner, you can start your own practice. You can join a big firm of financial planners as a partner. you can join wealth management companies, you can even be employed by big banks, multinational banks, and also, by mutual funds, etc., etc. So there is a huge demand, and so many options are there, right? Education is in which language? So education is in English. Kirit Rai Hata, okay, in English. अशोक वर्मा जी, आपको अगर CFP बनना है तो एग्जाम जो है वो इंग्लिश में ही देना पड़ेगा. ठीक है प्रदीप मौर्य साहब. सो आपको ईज क्लियर हो गए, एजुकेशन, एग्जामिनेशन, एक्सपीरियंस एंड एथिक्स. ओके, अब आ जाता है क्वेश्चन कि इन आवर बिजनेस, एज ए सर्टिफाइड फाइनेंशियल प्लानर, which is the most important thing? Let me ask this question. What do you think is the most important aspect in a CFP's profession? Let me see what comes to your mind. What is the most important thing in, can we get certificate after webinar? No, unbiased. Okay, ethics. Okay, unbiased is good, ethics is good, knowledge is good, honesty is good. Clients, yes, Suresh Jana, client acquisition, yes. So yes, Vivek Goyal has given the correct answer, client. So number one and most important thing is client. All your thoughts should be around clients because you exist because of clients. Okay, so that is important. Now, when will clients trust you? That is the most important question. How will clients trust you, right? And acquiring clients or winning their trust is the number one challenge. You agree, Anush Kumar Agarwal? You agree? Everybody else agrees that when it comes to building your practice, your focus has to be on clients and winning their trust, right? Winning their trust. Now, this winning the trust is the key. And I want to ask you now, fiduciary duty towards clients. Yes, correct. Education, experience, ethics, examination. Yes, correct, Ravi. All of you are saying the correct thing. So now I'm telling you, आपको गुरु मंत्र बता रहे हैं, गुरु मंत्र. ठीक है, आपको एक ऐसी चीज बता रहे हैं कि जो आपके पूरी लाइफ में काम आएगी. कि आप सब लोग ये मानते हो ना कि भाई क्लाइंट्स का ट्रस्ट जीतना जो है वो नंबर वन चैलेंज है. और क्लाइंट्स का हमने ट्रस्ट जीत लिया अगर, तो हमें क्लाइंट जो है कभी छोड़ेगा नहीं और वो हमेशा हमको बिजनेस देगा. ठीक है, तो नाउ द नंबर वन इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट फॉर विनिंग द ट्रस्ट, answer is only one. So solution to this problem is only one. And let me see what comes to your mind. If you wish to win clients' trust, what is that one word which will help you? Let me see. Yogesh Agicha, what do you think? What do you think that if you want to win clients' trust, what is that one word which will help you? There is only one word. There are no 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 ways. Yes, the answer has been given by Devansh Sharma. Devansh Sharma has given the fantastic answer. All other answers are also correct. But if you read his answer, that answer is transparency. There is no other requirement, only transparency. If you are transparent, you will win the client's trust. Think about it. Do you agree? Now, this transparency works in every relationship, whether it is between husband and wife. If there is transparency, there is total trust. This also is true between friends. If friends have transparency with each other, they will trust each other. This is also true between boss and employees. Okay, between seniors and subordinates. In any relationship involving two people, how one person can win the trust of other person? Only by transparency, and there is no other way. So please remember, once you become certified financial planner and you start advising your clients, you have to be completely transparent about your advice. How much you are going to earn from it, what are the shortcomings of any solution which you are giving to your client, what are the benefits and what are the shortcomings. You have to be completely transparent. If you are completely transparent, then clients would never leave you. Okay, let me explain this with the help of an example, right? आप मान लीजिए रोज किसी फ्रूट वाले से फ्रूट खरीदते हैं. होता है ना ऐसे नॉर्मल, ऑफिस से आते वक्त या बाहर गए मार्केट में कहीं, एक फ्रूट वाले से थोड़ा फ्रूट ले लिया, राइट? सो नाउ जस्ट इमेजिन ए सिचुएशन दैट you have gone to, your fruit wala, and you say कि भैया 2 किलो एप्पल तोल दो जरा, right? 2 किलो एप्पल दे दो जरा भैया. And fruit wala says, sir, आज एप्पल मत लीजिए, because वो भी पूरे पके हुए नहीं है सर, वो अंदर से खट्टे हैं, थोड़े खराब है सर, आज मत लीजिए सर, they are not ripe. So now what will be your impression? What will you think? यार अच्छा आदमी है, मैं उसको बोल रहा हूँ 2 किलो एप्पल दे दो, ये मुझे दे ही नहीं रहा है. So what has he done now? What that fruit wala has done? He has exhibited transparency, right? By telling you कि उसके प्रोडक्ट आज ठीक नहीं है आपकी सेहत के लिए. And by exhibiting transparency, he has won your trust. उसके बाद आप उसको कभी छोड़ोगे नहीं, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि वो आपको तभी चीज देगा जब चीज अच्छी होगी आपके लिए. So this was just a simple example to explain to you that how you have to conduct yourself while dealing with clients. Okay, while dealing with clients, that if you are transparent about the solutions which you are giving, then clients would never leave you. They will give you references, they will give you recommendations, they will trust you with their entire money, they will give you their entire wallet, and your practice would flourish. Okay. And another important thing for today's topic is communication skills. अब communication skill की जहां तक बात है, आप लोग देख रहे होंगे कि मैं कभी इंग्लिश में बात कर रहा हूँ, कभी हिंदी में, क्योंकि कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि जरा हिंदी में बोलिए. तो exactly same way you have to speak in the language which your client is comfortable in. अगर क्लाइंट आपका पंजाबी है, आपको पंजाबी आती है, एंड क्लाइंट इज कंफर्टेबल इन पंजाबी, then you should speak in Punjabi, right? So communication skill means speaking in a language which your client understands it better, which your client finds it nice. Some clients prefer high class English, some clients prefer normal walking English, some clients prefer English mixed, and some clients they only want कि आप हिंदी में बात करो उनसे. So some client want कि भाई कन्नड़ में बात करो या तमिल में बात करो, right? So you have to be adapt as a certified financial planner. अगर आप जो है, if you are proficient in Hindi, English, and one more language, maybe Marathi or Bengali, I think you will do very well, because you will be able to adapt yourself as per your client's specific requirements, right? So communication skill essentially means that you should be speaking the kind of language which your client finds it very, very easy to understand. Because your client can be, a very rich Marwadi lady. She may not have gone to school or college, but she may be having crores of rupees. And she probably wants कि आप उसको सारी चीजें हिंदी में बताओ. So you should be proficient in Hindi. Or there may be other cases where the client is, foreign educated, and he likes to speak only in English. So the point which I'm trying to make is that you should be proficient and speak in the language which your client understands. And please remember the first point also, that remain transparent. So these are the two key requirements: good communication skill and being ethical, being transparent, so that you win the trust of the client. And if you are done these two things, most of the battle is won. Then rest is all easy, cakewalk, right? Then your education and experience will help you to flourish your practice, right? So now, friends, these were, the specific requirement, but obviously, as part of communication skill, more important than that, I give importance to another skill. Let me see what comes to your mind. What do you think is another skill which is probably more important than the communication skill in order to be successful? Let me see what some people have in mind. Of course, communication skill is very important. Presentation, yes, Rupesh Chelani, presentation skill is also required. Honesty, okay, information. But what is the other skill? Good knowledge of products. Okay, Durga Gupta, I don't like the word products. Okay, Durga Gupta, I don't like the word products. I like to call them solutions. ठीक है, तो आप भी बोलोगे solutions आज के बाद, है दुर्गा गुप्ता जी? आप प्रोडक्ट नहीं देते हो क्लाइंट्स को, आप उनको देते हो सॉल्यूशंस. एग्री करते हो आप दुर्गा गुप्ता जी? प्रोडक्ट नहीं, सॉल्यूशंस देते हो आप. सेल्स, कौशिक पॉल, सेल्स नहीं चलती है, हम बेचते नहीं है. सर्टिफाइड फाइनेंशियल प्लानर्स आर नॉट सेलर्स. ठीक है कौशिक पॉल साहब, सेलर नहीं, ना ना ना, नो सेल. हम सॉल्यूशंस देते हैं. अवेयरनेस, फिर प्रोडक्ट नॉलेज पे आ गए आप सूर्य प्रकाश शर्मा जी, प्रोडक्ट वर्ड को भूल जाओ, आप सर्टिफाइड फाइनेंशियल प्लानर हो, राइट, आप सॉल्यूशन देते हो। जैसे डॉक्टर्स होते हैं ना, वो इलाज करता है, वो दवाइयां नहीं बेचता, वो केमिस्ट नहीं होता, ओके, राइट। सो ओके, नाउ दी वन स्किल विच आई वाज वेटिंग फॉर, हमने कम्युनिकेशन स्किल की बात करी, एक और स्किल बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होती है, अभी तक किसी ने बोला नहीं, बट मैं बोल देता हूँ, एंड दैट इज लिसनिंग स्किल। डू यू एग्री that in our profession listening skill is even more important than communication skill? हमारे बिजनेस में है क्या, देखिए सर्टिफाइड फाइनेंशियल प्लानर का काम क्या है, पहले सुनना फिर बताना। अगर आप सुनोगे ही नहीं ध्यान से कि क्या चाहिए क्लाइंट की, क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है उसकी, क्या उसके मन में चल रहा है, उसकी फैमिली की क्या रिक्वायरमेंट्स है, उसने कब रिटायर होना है, उसको कितनी पेंशन चाहिए, उसके खर्चे कितने हैं, उसकी इनकम कितनी है, उसने टैक्स कितना बचाना है, राइट। सो listening skill is even more important than communication skill, okay, is even more important। और अब मैं आपको बताऊं कि मान लीजिए आपने एक मीटिंग करी क्लाइंट से, ठीक है, एक मीटिंग करी क्लाइंट से आधे घंटे की, 30 मिनट्स की मीटिंग करी आपने क्लाइंट से। अब आप बताओ कि कैसे पता चलेगा कि जो 30 मिनट्स की मीटिंग हुई है ये सक्सेसफुल हुई है कि नहीं हुई है। लेट मी सी, क्या आपको आधे घंटे की मीटिंग कर ली आपने एक क्लाइंट से, ठीक है, अब आप बताओ कि हाउ विल यू रेट कि ये मीटिंग मेरी सक्सेसफुल हुई है कि नहीं हुई है। लेट मी सी, क्या आपके माइंड में आता है। क्लाइंट फॉलोअप, यस रुपेश चलानी, बट माय क्वेश्चन टू यू इज कि 30 मिनट की मीटिंग करी है हमने, तो अब कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये मीटिंग जो है सक्सेसफुल हुई कि नहीं हुई, हाउ विल वी नो। इफ वी गेट क्लियर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ देयर गोल्स, बिल्कुल ठीक है दुर्गा गुप्ता जी। देखिए अब मैं आपको बता देता हूं कि अगर आधे घंटे की मीटिंग करी है आपने, अगर उस आधे घंटे की मीटिंग में आप खुद 10 मिनट से ज्यादा बोले हो तो वो मीटिंग बेकार है। इफ यू हैव स्पोकन फॉर मोर देन 10 मिनट्स, दैट मीन्स यू हैव स्पोकन मोर एंड हर्ड लेस, राइट। आधे घंटे की मीटिंग तभी कामयाब होगी जब कम से कम 20 मिनट्स आपका क्लाइंट बोलेगा, because you have gone to listen to him. You should not speak much, you should let him speak, okay। अगर क्लाइंट बोला है 10 मिनट और आप बोल रहे हो 20 मिनट, तो इसका मतलब यह है कि यू आर लैकिंग इन कॉन्फिडेंस, आपको अपने में कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, आप फर 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 बोलने में लगे हुए हो उसको इंप्रेस करने के लिए। दैट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, ओके। इफ यू हैव स्पोकन लेस देन 10 मिनट्स एंड क्लाइंट हैज स्पोकन मोर देन 20 मिनट्स, दैट इज ए गुड मीटिंग, that is a fantastic meeting, that is a meeting which will give you good result, okay। And every meeting should end with कि next appointment हमारी कब होनी है। अगर मीटिंग खत्म हो गई लेकिन अगली मीटिंग कब होनी है उसकी बात ही नहीं हुई, फिर वो मीटिंग भी बेकार है। every meeting should end कि ठीक है सर, I have heard you, sir, fantastic, now I will give you the plan and I will meet you now sir on Monday at 11:30, or sir I will call you on Tuesday evening at 5 o'clock and then we will fix। अगर ये हमारी नेक्स्ट मीटिंग की फाइनल नहीं हुई बात तो वो मीटिंग भी बेकार है, ओके। सो लाइक दिस देर आर सो मेनी स्मॉल स्मॉल पॉइंट्स विच विल बी टोल्ड टू यू जब आप हमारा ये कोर्स ज्वाइन करोगे सर्टिफाइड फाइनेंशियल प्लानर। अभी तो मैंने आपको 2-3 बड़े छोटे छोटे पॉइंट बताए हैं, बट लाइक दिस देर आर फ्यू हंड्रेड्स ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजीज which our faculty will tell you how by learning and by imbibing all those strategies all of you can become super successful, okay। And now friends, the time is 12:04। before we get into exactly to know कि भी CFP कोर्स करने के लिए कितनी फीस है, कितने घंटे लगते हैं, कौन सा एग्जामिनेशन होता है, वो सब भी बताएंगे आपको। बट बिफोर दैट आई विल बी हैप्पी if there are any specific questions about this course or whatever we have discussed so far। let me see, now let us take few questions other than about the CFP course। CFP course के बारे में वो भी होगा, उसके लिए बहुत टाइम है अभी, but let me see if whatever we have discussed so far, is it making sense with you, are you feeling confident that you would be you are taking a right decision, what job we get after course, okay। So Pradeep Moria sir, after job there, as I told you already, there are so many options. You can start your own practice, you can join a firm of wealth managers. You can, become a partner in a financial planning company. Banks can employ you. Mutual funds can employ you. The entire banking and financial services industry can employ you. Is CFP authorized by SEBI? So, as far as CFP is concerned, it is not authorized, but it is recognized by SEBI. Okay, so it is recognized by SEBI. Can we provide equity bonds related solutions to clients? Yes, Anirudh, why not? Real estate, investment trust, etc. All these different solutions you can offer to your clients. Okay, and will the classes be in English, Narasimha ji? Answer is yes. The classes will be in English. Will it be beneficial for an MFD to get CFP? Kaushik Paul sir, this is like जैसे एक वो नदी जाके समुद्र में मिल जाती है ना, तो उसका कल्याण हो जाता है. So आप अगर म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर हो, so then you are an expert in mutual fund. But see, by becoming a CFP, आपका पूरा ब्लॉसम हो जाएगा, पूरा फूल खिल जाएगा आपका, ऐसे हो जाएगा ऐसे. फिर आपको टैक्स प्लानिंग भी आ जाएगी, फिर आपको लेगेसी प्लानिंग, फ्यूचर रिटायरमेंट प्लानिंग. ओके कौशिक पॉल सर, बहुत बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है आपका. I would recommend all mutual fund distributors to become CFPs, because then your area of operations will multiply. अभी तो सब म्यूचुअल फंड करते हो ना, then you can even talk about insurance solutions, you can even talk about fixed income solutions, you can even talk about retirement planning, okay, even about NPS, about so many other solutions. Okay, so it is a great idea. All MFDs should go for CFPs. Where we will be in 5-10 years doing after CFP and little bit about corporate RIA. So Durga Gupta ji, 5-10 साल के बाद अगर आप अभी CFP बन जाते हो, मेरे हिसाब से you can be earning anywhere from 50 लाख से 1 करोड़ के बीच में आप कमा ले सकते हो. ये डिपेंड करेगा कि आप अपनी प्रैक्टिस कैसे बिल्ड करते हो, क्लाइंट्स का कैसे ट्रस्ट जीतते हो, कितनी अपनी एथिकल काम करते हो और मेहनत से काम करते हो, क्लाइंट से रेफरेंसेस लेते हो, और उसी हिसाब से आप जो है अपनी लाइफ में तरक्की कर सकते हैं. कैन वी रिकमेंड स्टॉक टू क्लाइंट? यस प्रदीप मौर्य जी, you are 100% allowed to recommend stocks to client, but please remember that as a certified financial planner, recommending mutual funds, which is a bouquet of stocks, is much better strategy, because you remember हमने बात करी थी client first. So if you think from client's point of view, mutual funds are far superior than individual stocks. Okay, Kirit Pandya is saying, what is the syllabus for CFP? वो अभी बताएंगे आपको, right? What additional areas it covers than MFDs? That I have already told you, that it covers tax planning, it covers retirement planning, it covers legacy planning, estate planning, etc., etc. And can you provide the video recorded classes? 100%. How is the CFP demand in other countries? So Ravi, as far as CFP demand is concerned, currently it is available in most of the English-speaking countries like Australia, England, USA, Canada, Singapore, Hong Kong, etc. But it is also available in Germany, Japan, South Korea, etc. And the demand is huge. Demand is huge. And R.K. Jha, I want to practice CFP after retirement from government service. Is it possible? 100%, Mr. Jha. I know dozens of people who have retired from their jobs. कोई बैंक से रिटायर हुआ, कोई गवर्नमेंट से, कोई प्राइवेट से, और रिटायरमेंट के बाद उन्होंने CFP करी और अब वो मजे से अपनी दुकान चला रहे हैं, अपने प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. They are enjoying their life. They are giving solutions to their clients. So, Mr. Jha, the answer is 100% yes. Anup Mukherjee, isn't it as per SEBI regulation, other than RIA, no one can present himself as a solution provider or a financial planner or investment advisor? What is okay? Anup Mukherjee, CFPs are allowed. Okay, Anup Mukherjee, you are right that other than RIA, no one can, but CFPs are allowed. Okay, certified financial planners are 100% allowed to present themselves as solution provider or financial planner. Okay, Anup Mukherjee. Rupesh Chilani, but some mutual fund returns are considerably below the index returns on an average. No, रुपेश चिलानी, क्या बात कर रहे हो आप? किस जमाने के, कहां से इंफॉर्मेशन मिली आपको? रुपेश चिलानी साहब, आपकी बात 100% गलत है. सारे 80% म्यूचुअल फंड की जो रिटर्न है इंडेक्स फंड के मुकाबले में कहीं ज्यादा है. ओके, फंड मैनेजर्स आर एडिंग लॉट ऑफ अल्फा. ठीक है रुपेश चिलानी साहब, अपनी नॉलेज को आप ठीक करिए, ऐसे मत बोलिए, नहीं तो क्लाइंट जो है वो आपकी बात सुनेंगे नहीं. ओके, सो म्यूचुअल फंड रिटर्न्स आर कंसिडरेबली हायर देन इंडेक्स रिटर्न्स. ओके रुपेश रानी साहब, इसको चेक कीजिए आप. And now, basic education qualification, of course, we are going to cover that. विजय किमतानी साहब, आपने एनबीएफसी छोड़ के काम करी 100% सर, आपने, क्योंकि आपको ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस है. सो मिस्टर विजय किमतानी एंड एवरीबडी एल्स, इफ यू रिमेंबर आई टोल्ड यू 4 E's: एजुकेशन, एग्जामिनेशन, एक्सपीरियंस एंड एथिक्स. सो अगर आपको ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस है बैंक में काम करने का 10 years 15 years, so your experience will be taken care of. You just need to quickly go for education and pass the exam and you can start. Yes, Aditya Chachani, you can add the title CFP in front of the name after the course, so it will be Mr. Aditya Chachani, CFP. See how your reputation will go, your overall personality will improve, Mr. Aditya Chachani, once you become CFP. Just like doctors write, MBBS, you can also write CFP. Which is better to do, CFP or SEBI registered investment advisor, and what is so? This question I am replying again and again, that SEBI registered investment advisor is very limited, okay, whereas CFP is very broad. As a certified financial planners, you are touching every aspect of life. You are touching all the goals, okay, not only just investments but also protection planning, also retirement planning, also tax planning, etc., etc. Divya Raval, CFP after BCom is a great career. You don't need a CFA. You don't need a CFA with it. You don't need a CFA with it. And so, Rishiji, are we now ready to take the questions relating to how to do CFP course? What are the prerequisite requirements? And how much is the fees? How long will it take? Is there any articleship is to be done? Aditya Chalani, no articleship is required. But Bajaj Capital and ICFP can provide you what we call the IDWM, which is, the integrated diploma, where we can also arrange, a internal training in Bajaj Capital. Okay. Without degree, CFP is possible, sir. No, Malleshwaram Kurva, without degree, CFP is not possible. But now I would request our, very able team led by Mr. Rishi Narang and others, they would answer if there are any specific questions relating to
Certainly.
CFP course. Yes.
Certainly. Thank you so much, Chopra sir, because the reason being here, and it was really, really interesting. I learned so much today. And this really comes from your years of experience handling clients, and not only limited number of clients. It's like, I think out of the 3 million, I'm sure, which Bajaj Capital has today, you were you were the instigator, and you were the one who was, I think, helping them get to that level, which is 3 million clients, right? So that experience is something, friends, we've learned it in like not more than 45 minutes, right? The 40 years of experience has come to us. So please note it down, start inculcating it effective from today, or maybe from Monday if you're on a holiday today, right? I will do it for sure. So friends, before taking up the question and answers, let me first run through. Yes, Aditya, we'll answer all your queries, don't worry. Let me just run through a couple of slides on the CFP program, and then follow it up with your questions. I'm sure some of the questions would already be answered by me during the quick presentation that I'll show right now. So just give me a second. Let me share the presentation. Yes. So friends, certified financial planner certification. Yes, the first question was that, can we use it as a name? Yes, Chopra sir uses it. I use it. I put my name as Rishi Narang CFP registered. Friends, this is the world's topmost certification in personal finance. If you want to be renowned as an expert, as the best in the best when it comes to personal finance, then the only course globally available is the Certified Financial Planner, recognized in 27 territories. So when I say 27, all the leading economies of the world have this profession, which is growing exorbitantly. China, in fact, just to share with you, has 13,000 CFPs. And we are right now around 2,500 CFPs in India. So you can just imagine, we are supposed to become the third largest economy by 2030. We are right now fifth largest, right? So how will that happen? When the economy is going to grow naturally, there's going to be a huge demand for uh, people to become advisors, so that, when people earn money, they should invest it and they should be able to meet their goals, become financially independent. We call it financial nirvana. Gold standard rated program. Friends, it's a unique 4-in-1 certification whereby you have 4 levels to it. And the uniqueness here is that as you clear one level, you get a specialist certification by the Financial Planning Standard Board, which is basically the parent board for the CFP certification. So as we move in the journey, friends, you get a certification, right? We can certainly start reflecting it in our LinkedIn profiles, in our, when we are meeting new, potential for job opportunities, that yes, I'm in the journey. I've got this 1 level certification and I'm moving forward. So that it doesn't really, the certification or the recognition doesn't really wait till you complete your finals. You get the certification level wise. Ideal for students. And I think there was one question. So yes, so students can certainly join this program. Professionals, people who are already, I would say, in the BFSI, banking, financial services, and insurance industry, people who want to enter this industry, who want to come into the client facing financial advisory, wealth advisory, private banking. These are the places which I'm just telling you: mutual funds, asset management companies, insurance firms, right? And it's the focus course is on personal finance and wealth. Immediate career opportunities, friends. Immediate career opportunities are there in the industry today. It's a short-term course. It's not as long when you compare it to when you have to do a CA or a CFA. I would say average is around 6 to 12 months it takes, study to exam, complete online. Let me go to the next slide to discuss the eligibility. Now, friends, anyone who's done 10 plus 2, so after your 12th and you are 18 years of age, you can join the CFP certification program. There is no restriction on the streams or the percentages. But there's one thing that I just want to tell you is that for getting the CFP mark, you will have to be minimum graduate. So let's assume someone who joins the CFP when he is in the first year of college. I'm specifically talking about students here, young students. So they can join the course. They will be completing their course in an year's time. I'm just assuming that. So then what's going to happen? By the time you are a graduate, you will already have, one is the minimum graduation and second is an expert certification. So then the corporates would really know, and specifically, I would say the BFSI industry, the corporates would know that if you are someone who's got this expertise, you are already a graduate, you are the right candidate to be taken with us, to be given very good responsibilities, a good career, a fast track career, because you have the right skill sets that these corporates require. You are an expert in personal finance. Okay. Along with this, friends, when I was just mentioning about the CFP certification mark, you need 3 years of work experience in the banking, financial services, insurance sector. There's an alternate route also. So let's assume someone who's a student, he's done it, he doesn't have that experience. No worries. ICOFP and Bajaj Capital will certainly assist you. We'll provide you assistance of, getting 1 year of supervised articleship training under a CFP. And when I say under a CFP, he's going to be one of our alumni who we have so many alumni who are doing it right now in terms of providing articleship to our budding candidates who are pursuing their CFPs. So you can be one of them. Coming to the curriculum. Yeah, this was one interesting question. And yes, here, friends, on this slide, I will be discussing the program curriculum. Firstly, friends, as I mentioned to you, there are 4 levels. In the first level, which is known as investment planning specialist. So we have 3 modules here, friends. First is the personal financial management. Now, friends, in this module, this is one of the most interesting modules, friends. You will understand how to assess the financial position of a client. What is his monthly cash flows? What is his, net worth right now? Whether the client is really making some money, does he really have some assets, or is he only burdened by liabilities and his life will only go for that? So this is one thing. You will do the assessment, then you will discover his life goals. You will help him discover what does he really want to achieve in life. and then mathematically commute it using the time value of money concepts, the power of compounding concepts. Help him, handhold him to devise strategies, handhold him to success to reach his financial goals and ultimately achieve financial independence. So this is PFM. Second, friends, the module is investment planning, asset management. Now, friends, you will be given knowledge about major asset classes: equity, fixed income, real estate, gold, right? And then in these asset classes, all the leading investment products globally, I'm not saying only restricted to India, but globally, which are the best investment products available, which you can use to strategize for your client's goal. And along with that, how do you really build a portfolio of investments? How do you really assess risk? Because risk assessment, risk management is a very big, important responsibility of a certified financial planner as an advisor. And portfolio rebalancing. So all these strategies, friends, you will be taught in the investment planning asset management module in level 1. Coming to the third module, which is regulatory, environment, and legal compliances. See, friends, the BFSI, banking, financial services, and insurance industry is a regulated industry. We have RBI and SEBI as the main regulators here. And for mutual funds, of course, we have AMFI. So what really happens is that if working in this regulatory environment, we definitely as planners, as advisors, should know what are the compliance requirements, right? So for that, and corporates also expect that when you are coming as a CFP to them, you're being hired, you are someone who is going to keep compliance, regulatory compliance, and regulatory risk management as the top criteria, one of the top priorities of your career. And so for that, the knowledge that is shared here is going to help you do that. Coming to level 2, friends, which is known as retirement and tax planning specialist. Friends, we will have here, we'll be discussing about the biggest goal of anybody, which is retirement planning. Everybody of us has to retire. It doesn't really care. Retirement doesn't really care whether I'm someone who's, I earn a different level of income compared to somebody else who's a billion dollar, multi-millionaire, because everybody has to retire. So friends, here you will be learning about what are the leading retirement products, okay, and how you can devise strategies, all these strategies when it comes to accumulation stage and when it comes to the withdrawal stage, which is post 60 or when the person wants to retire. So that is going to be discussed here. You will understand in depth, because I've seen people exclusively after their CFPs only making career in retirement planning, only focusing, they're saying the only focus is retirement planning. Our existing alumni, few of them are doing that. Secondly, friends, in level 2, we have tax plan. You will be taught about all the 5 major heads of income: salary, house property, capital gains, business profession, and income from other sources. Also the residential status. So, and of course, understanding about, how can you really help the client, in tax deferral, in terms of which investment products provide the best tax advantage for a client. And that is what is supposed to be advised. So a very, very critical, very, very important level 2, which has these 2 great modules. Coming to level 3, friends, which is risk and estate planning specialist. In risk, basically, what we mean is insurance. We all have understood, and I'm sure everybody today understands the importance, the criticality of insurance. Insurance, even if I'm someone who's got good, money in crores, once there is, there is a life challenge, somebody has expired, or maybe there is a health challenge, the money can just, fall, or the entire asset, the net worth that we have can really, really face a big challenge if we face that. So how can we help our client be protected adequately when it comes to life insurance, when it comes to health insurance, and all the other critical aspects of insurances? Friends, estate planning, which we also call as succession planning. Now, friends, understand the point. Everybody, works so hard throughout their lives to build assets and feels that, these assets should go to the next generations, or along with that, there could be some other higher purposes of life in terms of actively giving charities, donations, and keeping, this thing continuing, the legacy continuing forever. For this, friends, estate planning is a great, great module. You will learn about how to help your clients do planning in terms of wills, drafting wills, private trusts, what's the best way of gifting. So all this is going to come because ultimately we understand it, the profession, as a professional myself, we understand it, friends, that if it's not done properly, there could be disputes in family, and those disputes are not good for anyone, not at all. The cases are lingering in court, so why not help our clients do it as smooth, so that things are just, they fall in place the way he wants or she wants to do it. So that's again a very big responsibility, and you will learn about it in the level 3. And as I mentioned, you will get individual specialist certifications for all these 3 levels. Coming to level 4, friends. Now, in level 4, which is the CFP final, we have 2 aspects to it. One is the final exam, which is 3 hours, and the second is a financial plan submission to the board. Right. So this financial plan has to be submitted. They have to approve it that, yes, you have learned the tricks of the trade and you are ready to, prepare a financial plan for each of your clients as required. And as I said, there is a 3-hour exam which we have to clear. Once that is done, your journey, your dream of becoming a certified financial planner is successful. Why should you choose the International College of Financial Planning? Friends, we are part of Bajaj Capital, which is the leading, most trusted financial services company for the last, in fact, more than 60 years now. Friends, we are the pioneers in the CFP certification. Sir Chopra sir here was one of the first instrumental people in India who thought about bringing this certification to India. Since 2002, friends, we have been number 1 in CFP. Coming to our faculties, we have top-notch faculties with huge years of experience. Most of our faculties don't have just single qualification; they come with dual or maybe more than 2 qualifications. They are chartered accountants, CFAs, CFPs, and PhDs. Practicing CFPs as mentors and coaches that we have with us. Former FPSB India Director, Madam Madhu Sinha, is the Dean of International College of Financial Planning. She is the Dean, and you can just understand what kind of knowledge and insights does she bring to the candidates who pursues their CFP certification with us. Highest number of CFP certificates and passing percentage. In fact, friends, most of the highly placed CFPs today in India are ICFP alumni. Consistent track record for the last 21 years with a very high passing percentage. The study options, friends. Right now, friends, we have online sessions on Zoom. Before COVID, we had classroom sessions based out of Delhi and Mumbai, but that was stopped after COVID basis of the requirement. Recently, friends, we've started physical classes again in Lucknow. When it comes to virtual sessions on Zoom, friends, we have weekday batches and weekends. For the weekdays, friends, the sessions are going to happen in the evening, as we understand that most of us are going to be working professionals. In the weekends, again, Saturday is going to be evening. Sunday, it's going to be mornings, early mornings, in fact. Class recordings are definitely shared for review. And this is going to be based on your account in our learning management system. Each one who joins us is a member of the learning management system, where he gets access to a lot of information. Along with that, of course, these class recordings, which he was a part of, so that he can go through them and, really build up his knowledge base. Along with the friends, when it comes to, we have an alternate method, which is the e-learning method. What really happens is people who cannot really commit to a specific time during a week, what we advise them is that you join CFP, you will be given access to pre-recorded sessions. When I say pre-recorded, the same faculties that we have for teaching CFP, they are the ones who would provide those. They are the ones who've recorded sessions on the topics, and you will get access to that, so that it becomes, it is a DIY kind of a thing, and you have access of it, please, so that the person can study at his own as per his convenience, and not being restricted to a class. So these are 2 ways in which anyone can join with us, and he gets complete flexibility. Of course, don't take it this way, that in the e-learning there will not be any hand holding. The hand holding is similar to we don't really keep a distinction between anything. The handholding is for every candidate who joins us, because our main aim is to see that you have the CFP certification mark after your name. So that's what we work with. Okay. India's most comprehensive CFP study material is provided to you. The study material will be both online. You can have access to, ebooks online, as well as you will get hard copies of it. This is going to be shipped to each one of you who joins us. So you will get concept books and workbooks for each module. So I've discussed all the modules when I was talking about the curriculum. You will get a big box of concept books, workbooks. Along with that, the faculties are going to provide you with good projects which you have to complete. We conduct frequent guest lectures with our alumni who are practicing in the industry to share insights, and along with that, a lot of other prominent speakers in the financial planning and the investment industry in India. As I mentioned to you, recorded sessions are going to be provided to you in your learning management account. We also conduct once you're ready for the exam, we also conduct online mock tests. There would be assignments, doubt clearing sessions happen every month before the exams, and there would be case studies for practice. Friends, just to note, this LMS, learning management system access, is going to be for 1 year from the time you join. Now, let's understand what is the Financial Planning Standard Board, the parent board's fees. When you register yourself, friends, and this, friends, normally we should be doing it within 15 days of joining the CFP, you have to pay 18,000 rupees. So this 18,000 is for registration, and this is valid for 1 year. Along with that, friends, the Financial Planning Standard Boards also requires every candidates to buy their ebooks. Friends, we don't have to pay everything in lump sum. What I can do is, let's say I join CFP, I'm planning to appear for level 1, preparing for that. So I can certainly buy the ebooks of level 1 and respectively level 1, 2, and 3. The cost there is 6,500 rupees each for each level. And for CFP final, it is 13,000 rupees. Of course, as Sir was mentioning, the first examination is very, very important. Exams, friends, for level 1 to level 3, the fee that the board charges is 6,750. And for CFP final, it is 13,000 rupees. As I mentioned to you earlier, my friends, that in the final, once you reach final stage, you have also to submit a financial plan to the FPSB board for approval, and the fee for that is 10,500. So this is about the fee that Financial Planning Standard Board charges from each candidate. Now, coming to, there's one more thing I wanted to mention. Now, this fee that I mentioned to you is for the regular pathway. Regular pathway, as I told you earlier, this is where you have to clear 4 levels. Friends, there is also one which we call as the fast track pathway, where you are eligible to not to appear for the level 1, 2, and 3. You will straight away be taken to you just have to submit the financial plan and give the final exam, and you get the certification mark. But friends, for this, the FPSB board has mandated an eligibility requirement. So basically, you require a certain level of education and experience. So what is the requirement there? Either you are a chartered accountant or you are CA inter with 3-year articleship. You are a professional like a CFA, CPA, ACCA from UK, right? You are a certified management accountant, CMA, or you are someone who's an MBA or a PGDM in any stream. So then what's going to really happen is that you have this education, and along with that, minimum 3 years of prior work experience in the BFSI sector, which is banks, mutual funds, insurance, and allied activities. You can enroll with us for the fast track pathway. So just you have to submit the financial plan, give the final exam, and this can easily happen in 6 months. You will get the certification mark. But of course, as I mentioned, you need education and experience for this. Now, coming to the study fees at International College of Financial Planning, right? So from our side, friends, when I say virtual classes, which means when the faculty comes to you online to you for 2 hours to explain you concepts and to train you and to solve you and to train you, basically coach you on all the different aspects of this program. The fee, friends, in level wise, it is 60,000 rupees. In lump sum, the fee is 44,900. Right. So that is basically close to around 25% discount you get when you join us with the lump sum fee. Right. Next is, friends, e-learning. E-learning, as I mentioned to you, pre-recorded sessions where people cannot commit time. They're very busy. The gross fee is 44,000 for all the four levels. And if you go for lump sum, you again get a 20 odd percent of discount. The fee becomes 34,900. I just mentioned to you a couple of days back about the third way, which is the fast track pathway, where you straight away go, where you have the requisite education experience, just give the final exam and financial plan, and you have the certification mark with you. ICFP, we charge you a fee of 34,900. Okay, friends, I just wanted to give you one more thing here, friends, that this fee, friends, we have an annual appraisal of fees every year, renewal of, I mean, we think about what should be the fee for the next year. And friends, this fee that I just mentioned to you is valid till 31st of March 2024, right? So we're just about to get over with this fees, friends. Effective April 1st, April 24, friends, our fees, we are revising our fees. The fee in lump sum will be, it is going to increase to 60,000 when it comes to virtual learning, and e-learning from 34,900, it is going to become 45,000. The challenge pathway fee remains the same, right? So that remains 34,900 only. So since you've joined us today, of course, we certainly have an offer for you. Today, only for today, friends, by evening, if you enroll with us, you take the decision, you will get a flat fee discount of 2,500 rupees. Uh, Along with this, friends, as I mentioned to you about that there is a requirement of from FPSB, the board, to purchase content, we will be helping you with discount coupons, which will help you save 16,250. So that is, you can save 50% of the FPSB content fee from using the discount coupons that we will be sharing with you. And this offer is for today. The story doesn't end here. Yes, we will help you become a CFP. We'll handhold you for that. Along with this, friends, we will also be providing today whoever enrolls, the NISM 5A, which is the mutual fund distribution. People who are not MFDs can certainly watch these 15 hours of e-learning videos and successfully get their NISM 5A certification. Along with this, friends, we will also share with you 7 hours of premium recorded lectures on, how to become a successful stock trader. So basically, technical analysis, right? Individually, friends, these two courses we sell to people at 5,000 rupees each. So, but this is coming as a bundled offer for today. Take the best use of this. Friends, so the offer for today, in grossly, you will be saving 29,000 rupees, 2,500 on the fee, 16,250 on the content, and of course, along with that, the NISM 5A and quick learning technical analysis course, worth 5,000 each. All we require, along with this, friends, what really happens is, we do understand that there could be people who would like to have some financing for this education. Friends, we, along with our NBFC partners, can definitely help you on that aspect. You have to pay a down payment of 5,000, and along with this, we can help you with managing 6 EMIs. Your fee you can pay it to us in 6 EMIs at 0% interest, right? So it's a big thing. Please decide what's best for you. I'll just share you the number: 9711437779. Our expert CFP advisors are on the other side of this line. Do give them a call and get registered today itself. Take the benefit of this best offer. Friends, I'm done with my presentation. We are now open for Q&A. And you have any questions, you can raise your hands and we'll take it up one by one. And along with it, we will also see the questions which are there in the chat. Sir has definitely answered almost many of them, but whatever is left, we'll certainly take that. So you can just raise your hands and we'll take your questions.
Rishi, can you please take I can see a couple of questions
Sure.
in the chat.
Sure. ARN is, Kirit is asking, ARN is mandatory for CFP? Not really, sir. It's not, no mandatory there. I'm studying in BCom first year. Can I get first class before completing BCom degree, sir? As you complete the first level, you might be in first year itself, you will get the certification when it comes to individual level wise. And for the CFP final certification, what I would suggest is once you complete it, we'll help you with that 1 year articleship, but we also require that you become a graduate, and post that you will get your certification, CFP certification mark. Okay. I clear NISA mutual fund distributor. How do I enroll? Sir, how do I enroll? How can I enroll? What I would suggest, Jatinder ji, is just give a call on this number 9711437779, and my advisors, our advisors would guide you with the process. My experience is not in the field of BFSI. Rohit Das ji, what I would no, sorry, this was Rupesh. Rupesh, what I would suggest, Rupesh, is then if the experience is not there, I would suggest you to join the one is you have to join the regular pathway for 4 levels, and of course, after your CFP, we'll be helping you with the 1 year articleship so that you can get the certification mark. Rohit Das says, I'm an MSc now with Pharma Limited. I'm an MFA distributor. Can apply this course? Absolutely, sir. Rohit Das ji, definitely. Please call on and get registered today to take the benefit. Sir, how long will be the class and when will be the final exam? Govinda Roy, it depends. If you join the weekend batch, then it's going to take for all the levels complete. The education is going to take around 9 to 10 months. But if you join the weekday batch, it could the entire education can happen within 6 months. But what I would suggest, Govinda ji, our strategy always is that as you complete one level, once you complete, let's say, the level 1 studies, we would request you to give the exam, because that really helps you to understand what's the what's the level of exams that FPSB is taking, and it helps you to prepare better for the next levels. Is 3 year? Yes, Dr. Sudhir Purohit, 3 year articleship, CA 3 year articleship is valid. Assistant professor, what I would suggest, Dr. Sudhir, you can just share your resume with my advisors here, and they will certainly get you a soft clarification from the board if it is required. But I think it's pretty there. A 3 year articleship is valid for the fast track pathway. Mathan Kumar, MBA, MPhil, IID, and ASM completed. Can I directly join level 4? Mathan, it looks like that way. What you just have to do it is, you haven't mentioned about your education. So you've written MBA. Okay, you're done, sir. The fast track pathway is certainly available for you. Arvind says, I'm working in Infosys as IT consultant. If I complete CFP, will it help me to switch to AMC? So definitely, we have so many students today, Anuradh, who are from IT backgrounds. They did their engineering, and right now they're pursuing CFP to, switch to, the financial advisory space. As you know, the BFSI right now looks at a very good growth trajectory compared to the IT side, where you require frequent upskilling and things. The life cycle has become short. So this is a trend we've seen in 2023. Many IT professionals joining us, and also you can do it the same. Kirit, I'm an ARN holder since 2013, but not graduate. Can I process any level? You can do the levels, Kirit, but for the CFP final certification, sir, you will require the graduation. But for the levels, individual levels, let's say the investment planning specialist, retirement tax planning specialist, and risk and estate, yes, certainly you can get that. There's no hold over there. Fast track pathway, in a ballpark, Ravi, I would say approximately 6 months. 6 months for us to deliver this curriculum to you and for you to be ready for appearing for the exam. I said approximate, it could be 1-2 months here and there, depending upon you want to take it a little more, but that's what is the normal case. What is the difference between this is being asked by someone. I directly register with CFP, with FPSP India website and through you. My friend, the idea is that if you register directly with FPSP, they're not going to provide you that hand holding. You will get access to their material. You will have to read that yourself, interpret. I think I'll mention this, highlight this word to you. You know, reading something and interpreting it correctly is something which at times there are gaps on that, right? Because this is an expert course. So no hand holding there. But when you come to us, enroll via us, we will be your authorized education provider. It's our job to handhold you, to guide you to success. So the faculties or experienced faculties will deep dive, help you understand every concept which is there and solve your doubts and, you know, see that the gaps are removed once and for your life. So that's the difference. Be mechanical with experience. Kirat, I would request you to share your resume with my advisors. It doesn't look like right now because, as I mentioned, you need to be someone who's has a, you know, he is either he's a professional in finance or with an MBA, but still share it. Let us just look at it once. Narasimha, definitely, I would say Narasimha, because, you know, all our careers, all our corporate jobs, you know, they are dated. Financial advisors, like lawyers, there's no dated to that you don't get old. You are in fact valued more as you get old because your experience is exponential. So definitely, you can look at as a second career, Narasimha ji. Ravi, uh, yes, absolutely, Ravi. How can you straight away go to level 4? You will get 40 to 45 hours of prep classes, which are going to be there, which will be exclusively for all important aspects that are covered from level 1 to level 3. And along with that, Ravi, I would also say we will give you access to the learning management system where there are going to be detailed lectures also, so that, you know, if someone thinks, you know, that I want to deep dive on a concept which was trained to us in these 45 hours, you will get access. Please go through it and come back to us with your doubt. So, of course, doesn't work without that. It's been planned accordingly, sir. Aditya, just give a call to my advisor. They will share all details with you, sir. I think they would have already shared with you. Cleared for, if I enroll with Institute RK Jha, for how many months registration with INS? I did not understand, sir. Acha, institute will be valid, sir, 1 year. And when I say 1 year with ICFPs, this 1 year is, you know, once you enroll, 1 year from that. Govinda Roy, total fees regular path. If I register today, can you please repeat it again, sir? Total fees from our side, Govinda, it depends, sir. Where do you want to go for? You want to go with the virtual or you want to go with the e-learning, sir? Harsh, I'm in second year in my 4-year graduation course. Guide me now. How can I get certified out after graduation? See, you're in second year. Good. Please join the course, because once you clear your graduation, along with that, you will have this expert certification with you to enter the BFSI industry. How can I get certified or after graduation? See, for the certification mask, of course, let's say you clear your exam in an year's time, then what's going to happen is you will have to wait for your graduation. Once that's done, in that period, you know, what we can even do is we'll get you that articleship, and so that once you graduate, you have the articleship done under a practicing CFP, you will be entitled to get the CFP certification mark. Objective type, sir. Anilji, it's an objective MCQ, no negative marking, 4 options. But it's not very easy in terms of, you know, the objective type is also, you have to use your mind. They don't give straight questions. Ganesh, MFT, and want after passing all levels, then what as a job can I get on my and there is any way, because I don't want to do job? Yes, sir. Anil Chopra ji just mentioned to, you know, one other gentleman who was speaking about he being an MFT. Sir, it opens more areas of opportunities, whereby right now I'm sure you must be focused on only looking at mutual funds and providing mutual fund solutions. You can go in for insurances, risk management, succession planning, retirement planning, retirement planning, utilizing retirement planning products to strategize for your clients. So you can, you can really increase more verticals, if I would say. Just would like to mention here, Ganeshji, that in fact, we have many chartered accountants who are joining us and they have their own full-time practices. So what they're trying to achieve here is, because somewhere they've understood this point that, right now their focus is only on taxation matters. Clients come to them for investments, they have to either send them back that, we don't really look into it, our focus is not there. So they say, by completing CA, I mean, they're already a CA, by completing their CFP along with their already CA and they have a practice there, they want to really provide the end-to-end solution. Client comes to them both for his tax requirements as for his goal requirements, for insurances, for, for succession. So everything end-to-end is what they want to provide. And you can also build that kind of a practice. Govinda Virtual, certainly, sir, please enroll today itself. How many questions and timing of examinations? Vivekji, for level 1, 2, and 3, when I'm talking about the regular pathway, you have a 2-hour exam, 75 questions, MCQs. And for the final level, the exam is for 3 hours, 100-mark question. Distance MBA, yes, Ravi. Durgaji, absolutely. I think you've seen Prasham was our student. He cleared his CFP. He's placed with Bajaj Capital. Definitely, sir. In fact, this is the right point, friends, that, joining International College of Financial Planning, we are part of Bajaj Capital. That gives us a, big USP there. And apart from that, I would say, in India, being the biggest CFP education provider. So what really happens is companies, firms, financial planning firms, they also think, let's go to ICFP, engage them for recruiting people, because they have the biggest bunch of CFP aspirants who are pursuing and who have cleared basis of that. So I would also mention here, Durgaji, that it's not even there. At times it even happens that, companies come to us, they say, give us someone who's even cleared 2 levels, because we will, we want to train him starting today. Why wait till, we'll get some time to train him and he gets his certification, so he's ready for the kind of role that we're looking for. Yes. Anoop, what is the eligibility and required fee other than examination fee to get CFP tag from FPSB to keep continuing with it? So I think I've already explained this before, how CFP earned by charging fees to customer or other way. See, Kirit, there are 2 ways of doing it. If you want to set up your own firm, in that you have 2 ways. One is you can get, you can have your commission based, which is firm. The other way is, you can get yourself registered as a registered investment advisor by SEBI. The CFP certification is very well accepted by SEBI to grant you the CFP certification, to grant you the RIA, to grant you the RIA license. But they have an education and experience requirement. You will have to meet that also.